Just drinking my drink.
I'm gonna need one of your beautiful faces to participate. So my first question, I'll ask you again later, is from 1 to 10, how creative would you say you are? Rate yourself and drop it in a comment because that's gonna be awesome. By the way, for some of you guys, we will be able to see your name, so you can see in the comment, right? For some of you, we won't, and that's just if you haven't given this tool the opportunity to see your name. But that's okay. We still appreciate your comments. If you're catching the replay, please type replay.
It's like my chin. It's perfect.
Okay, perfect. Okay, awesome. So Ash says she's an 8, and
so 1 being not creative, 10 being
yeah, exactly. So, but that'll tie into one of the stories that I brought for you guys. So, yeah. So how about this? You bring your first story.
Okay.
Let's see what you got. So we do our homework, guys. We each set aside 3 things that we feel you will like to hear or that will be interesting for us to discuss.
So so this isn't technically a thing to discuss. I just wanted to share it. Did you guys see? So I don't really follow the Olympics because it makes me cry too much and I can't function because
what doesn't make you cry too much?
I know, but the Olympics really do me in. Like I can't.
How?
Seeing all those people like win gold and stuff and their parents, they always show their parents. And I can't. It wrecks me. Like seeing those people like achieve their dream. Like there's like 18-year-olds and stuff. And even like older people, like it's wild. I can't watch it. It makes me too emotional. Anyway, but I see highlights. I love highlights. I love like hearing all the stuff about it because the little pieces don't make me cry as much. And did you guys hear about, so there was these 2 high jumpers and they were actually best friends and they trained together and everything. And they did the 1 jump. They both made it. And then they both attempted the 2nd jump and couldn't do it. So they were like, you're literally like neck and neck. You're going to have to re-jump. Like we're going to have like a tiebreaker kind of thing. And the one guy goes, well, could we just share the gold? And the guy's like, yeah, I guess. Like there's no reason why, as long as you guys are okay with it. And these 2 guys, watching them celebrate sharing this gold together it's so beautiful and record, like it's never been done before, but they're like, yeah, why not? Because most people want to be like the number one.
I want to be the number, right.
These 2 guys were like, yeah, no, we're totally fine with like sharing it. And man, you guys look up the video. If you can just Google like 2 gold winners long jump. Seeing them celebrate their goal, I didn't know they
I didn't know they were friends already.
Yeah, they were friends.
Right. So that makes sense.
So it was beautiful and it's so cool seeing them celebrate. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys, if you guys take joy in that kind of thing, it's such a cool thing to watch. So I wanted to give you guys that too.
I gotta say, so I saw another story today when I was doing my homework for this of a guy from the US and a guy from, I'm sorry, I don't remember what country, but it was a country in Africa, I'm pretty sure. They tripped. It was a race. The African guy tripped, and then the other guy tripped on him. So the African guy was like, I'm sorry. And the US guy just like extended his hand, picked him up, and they both crossed together.
I can't even handle stuff like that.
So
you see, there's another one where they were running and the guy went the wrong way. It was for a marathon.
Oh, and somebody else
and the guy went ahead of him and he stopped and let him go in front because that guy would have won.
Yes.
All of that just like wrecks me.
Look,
I love it so much.
This will lead to a good, because the point is to bring a subject or a story or something and then position a question for them so that we can have the conversation, because that's what it's all about. Not for you just to hear us talk.
Oh, that's not it?
No, there is something about Olympics, like Olympians, they're supposed to be the best of the best. They are. And I think that when they do these little things, when they do you know what
it makes me think of?
What?
Steve Rogers. So if you guys listen,
Steve Rogers is not.
Listen, if you guys are Marvel fans, you know that Steve Rogers is Captain America. Steve Rogers, if you know anything about it, if you don't know, Steve Rogers starts as a very sickly, skinny, tiny little dude who the army won't even accept him because he's so sick and little. And he wants to be in the army so bad. And so the guy that creates Captain America is like, yeah, sure. Like, I'm going to give this guy a try. And he sees in Steve that he is so willing to be good. And like, there's a part where they like throw a grenade into the group of soldiers.
Pretend.
And Steve jumps on it and he's like, run, get out. Like, sacrifice. It doesn't even think twice. So the whole point is they say that the serum, the superhero serum, Natalie,
just enhances who you already are.
Everything that you already are. So if you're already a piece of shit, you're gonna be more of a piece of shit. So
okay.
listen. So when Olympians, when you think about it, these people are like superhumans. And so when they also aren't cocky pieces of shit, I just love it. I like that.
No, I don't like thinking that anybody that is better than me at something is superhuman, because that's an opportunity for me to be like, well, they can do it because they're superhuman, but I'm not superhuman.
Like super athletic human.
No, these are just regular people like you and I that devoted, that committed their lifetime to their craft. And that's why they became so good. But I feel what I really admire about them is not just how good they got. It's when they can do things like this and be like, hey, man, I fell. You were winning. Get up and you deserve to win. Yeah. Or let's both share the gold.
You know,
that is fucking awesome.
Who wouldn't do that?
Who wouldn't do that?
Our son.
You? Oh, our son is 13 years old.
He'd be like, like run across.
Oh man, no, who knows? Anyways, I think that part of becoming an Olympian is also that, and it's harder to pinpoint. The whole thing with the girl that decided to not do the last jump or whatever, that was hurt.
Get it, Simone.
I'm like, whatever, man. When you have as many medals as her,
it was her mental health. She said she was.
Yeah, but I think it had something to do with her body. Anyways, I'm just like, hey, when you have as many medals as her, then you can go ahead and
even if you don't, I just feel like that's your prerogative or your priority. It should be your health and your mental health. If it's fucking you up, you shouldn't do it. I don't think people are like, oh, she had an obligation to her country and to her team. I disagree. Like, you should not, in those scenarios, like if it's like life threatening, if like you need to save your country, that's one thing. But like for the Olympics, like, no, man, if you're not feeling it.
All right, let's not get political. Okay. That was your number one.
No, it wasn't. I just wanted to share that story.
What?
Yeah. Remember I said?
Just kidding. Go for it.
Okay. So this question, this is a total pivot, like hardcore pivot. Just because it has nothing to do with what you're just talking about. But okay, what do you guys? So I'm going to ask the question first, and then I'm going to share with you. What do you think is the deadliest animal on the planet?
The Mexican armadillo.
The deadliest, like, creature alive thing.
Oh, it's gotta be.
It kills the most people in a year. I should.
Oh, that's different.
What do you think kills the most people in the year? Because that's what makes it dangerous. If it's not killing anybody, it's not dangerous.
Hippo.
And this is hippos. Okay.
If I know Katie, I think hippo is pretty bang on. I don't know anything about it, but so hippo,
jellyfish,
spider of some sort.
Horse.
I say horses because so many fall off. Another one for hippos, snakes.
Okay.
Box jellyfish. Snakes. Yeah, what? Oh, dogs.
All right. So right off the bat, I will say dogs are number 4.
Huh.
Dogs kill 25,000 people per year. So that's pretty crazy.
Okay, so
snakes are number 3, 50,000 people per year. Seems like a lot. Humans are number 2 with 475,000 people per year.
Yeah.
Number 1, mosquitoes.
What?
Mosquitoes kill 1 million people per year.
Right.
According to the World Health Organization, mosquito bites kill 1 million people each year. Most of these are caused by malaria, although West Nile virus and dengue
doesn't count.
Are potentially deadly mosquito-borne diseases.
That doesn't count.
Why does that not count? That's how you get it.
I was thinking Ashlyn's being very very mild.
Well, and keep in mind, it's not the most dangerous as in like they.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Oh, come on.
So what was the next? What was the second one?
Second was
humans.
Humans.
Third?
Snakes.
Okay, snakes. Everybody that says snakes, you win.
But listen, chances of dying from a snake bite in the United States are near 0. So it's depending on where you live that it's that. Like Australia, all of Australia wants to kill you. If you're in Australia,
right,
you're badass because if you're alive.
If you're alive.
Makes sense because they carry all the deeds. Yeah, exactly. I know that sounds exciting, but
it's not
I was
exciting
interesting when I seen it. But yeah, this list is actually the 24 most. So there's like, there's also like, I don't know how to say that. Setsi?
Tipsy.
Tipsy? Thai?
I don't know.
I don't know. Flies kill 10,000 people per year. An assassin bug? What? The assassin bug transmits a dangerous parasite
do your
to
research.
its species. I didn't read all of them. I just was like wanted to do. Oh no, it's a Thai. Fresh. Wait.
Adam says healthcare.
Freshwater snails, scorpions, roundworms.
All right, baby, do your homework next time.
I
please.
did do my homework.
Just kidding. Remember when I brought that story about the world's largest penis? I didn't read the whole thing, so
yeah, right.
I stopped
studied that for months.
The fuck?
I agree with Miguel. Doesn't count. Rude, you guys.
All right, guys. So get this. So this was one that I just wanted to. I don't know. I made a mental note of it throughout the week because I don't think I would do very well at this. It's not something that I really want to. I find it interesting, but I don't think that I would want to pursue. But I want your thoughts on it. So this family right here spent a whole year without buying food.
Yeah, they're on
Pender Island. So an island nearby for those of you that are not from around here. But that's crazy. To grow your own
literally
food?
Everything they ate, they either harvested, grew,
or
raised, or caught.
Like their own stevia, bone meal.
Yeah, they have a whole YouTube channel.
So
it's called Lovin' Off the Land, I think it's called. Or Lovin' Off the Land, I think it is.
So this is insane. Like, question number one, do you think you could do this?
If I knew how.
No, but obviously they didn't know how when they went into it. They probably did a whole bunch of research, but they were like, all right, are we committing to it? Yes, let's commit. And they went for it.
Well, I honestly...
If you think you can do it,
Natalie,
comment to 1.
Nope.
If you're like, no way, 2.
Ashlyn says the idealist in me says this is my dream. The realist in me says fuck that noise.
Yep. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. But
someone says sorry, lost me at the creepy age difference. What's their age difference?
Nope. Let's see.
Go back to what their age difference is.
Where is it?
Go down. 38 and 24. Oh, 14 years. Yeah, that's
quite a bit. 24. Wow. 38. He looks like a nice man, but I guess you don't know. Creeps be creeps. You never know.
That would be me dating a 49-year-old.
Yeah. It seems less of an age gap as you grow. Anyways, guys, that's not the point. Stay on the point.
Okay, so listen, I grew up on a farm. For those of you like a real farm, like horses and pigs farm. And
as opposed to what?
Well, like sometimes people, like I don't know, if people say farm, sometimes it's like whatever. Anyway, my dad had an entire farm, like food farm, and like it was actually a raspberry Christmas tree farm. That's random, but that's what it was.
Very random.
But my dad also had like a full field. So like the only thing that we bought was like dairy because we didn't have cows. So we had eggs from our chickens. We had cows and we got our pork from our pigs, our beef from our cows, and we ate our chickens as well. My dad grew every vegetable in our garden, like lettuce, zucchini, cucumber, tomatoes.
It's got to be a full-time job.
Yeah.
Does anybody here do that?
And
that's got to be a full-time job.
So like we only bought like the stuff that we literally couldn't get.
All right. Up. So most people say no, thank you. Now, question: if you were forced to do this, if you were forced to catch, like to only eat what you caught, grew, or raised, I don't know, what would you miss the most? I'm gonna go get another beer.
I don't know if this is. I don't know. I think that I would just miss the ease, like of not having to like. You know, like if you get a craving or you want something, you just go to the store and you buy it. Whereas if you're like, I really want to try this, you would have to figure out a way to MacGyver it from whatever you could make, right? Like, but I guess like, I don't know, in a way, like, because I'm vegetarian, I find that like I'm used to like kind of trying to figure out other ways to have things. Sometimes I crave something like I was craving like the idea of pulled pork. And then I discovered like pulled pork mushroom. Like sounds weird. It was delicious. But yeah, so I feel like Yeah. Oh, chocolate. That's a good one.
It's our dream to have land and grow our own
Yeah.
food. I think it would be awesome to grow our own food, but I think that the commitment of only eating your own food is a little bit crazy. Not crazy, awesome, but hard. Vegan here, nothing would be missed but chocolate. What about
I
Oreos,
could do
Dusty?
without chocolate.
Oreos are vegan. Would you not miss an
You
Oreo?
can't grow Oreo. Oh, I see.
That's. I would survive just eating fruits and vegetables. Yeah, well, I feel we would all survive, but it would be fun. I would miss eating fish.
Well, you can catch your own fish.
Oh,
'Cause
but she says I don't eat meat. I don't eat meat, and I won't fish. It's funny. Do you think you would still? Because for you, it's just a choice being vegetarian. It's not.
Yeah, I don't know that I could eat meat anymore at this point. Like it repulses me now. Like it grosses me out. The idea.
I bought. Speaking of farms, one of our newest members has a farm here in Nanaimo, and he told me, and he was like, "Yeah, I just got some like bacon and sausages," and I went and bought it. Oh my god, so good. Anyways, okay, so that was my.
I was gonna just say I will fish. My mom doesn't like Oreos either.
Dusty, I don't know that we can be friends anymore.
Leave them. I don't think they're that great. I feel like. Oh, what was I gonna say?
I have to learn how to make spice rum.
Oh, part of the reason I'm vegetarian is because there's going to be meat eaters might get mad at me for saying this, but I don't believe we should eat anything that we wouldn't kill ourselves. I think that's a cop out.
Just because I would kill my wife, should I eat my wife?
I said it. I would not kill a cow or a pig or chicken or anything, but I can fish, no problem. So
yeah, but look, our life is comfy. We are a different society than we were, 300 or whatever 2,000 years ago. So yeah, thing is different.
You can make ice cream. Somebody said ice cream. You could, yeah. You
could make anything.
You just need cream, a sweetener. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. I agree, and I'm not a vegetarian. Yeah, that's why I don't get mad at people who hunt. Like people are like, "Do you know the crap?"
Okay, guys, this attack on Oreos has me triggered.
Yeah, people always are like, "Oh my god, that person hunts," and I'm like, if they hunt for food, I don't give a shit. One of my best friends were really. I was gonna correct myself. She's still one of my best friends, Jana. Her and her husband fish and hunt and all that, and I'm like, yeah, they eat everything about it. So I feel like good for you.
All right, your second story, please.
All right. Numero dos. Okay, so I was watching TikTok. Most of my stories come from TikTok or My Favorite Murder, but I was watching TikTok and this woman was sharing. She was like, nobody's ever been able to top my most embarrassing story. And it was essentially, she had a colostomy bag and she spent the night at a guy's house.
She had a what?
A colostomy bag.
What is that?
It's when you don't there's usually a result of like a disease or Crohn's disease or something where basically they have to like remove part of your intestine. And essentially what it is it's your intestine opens out to a hole in your side opposed to your bum hole. So poop comes out here. So there's a bag that attaches.
That's very handy. There's no wiping required.
Anyway, is
that right? Am I getting it right?
They basically have a poo bag all the time.
Okay. Okay.
So
that's handy, efficient.
Anyway, it burst.
Oh no!
When she was spending the night at the first time at this guy's house, and she woke up soaking wet, didn't know what was going on, and her poo bag had burst in bed. So I wanted to know what your guys' most embarrassing stories are, and I will share mine as well, which is also to do with poo.
Do I know it?
Yeah, of course you do. You were part of it. I think I don't know. I was trying to think of my most embarrassing story, and I think this is it. I'm not really that embarrassed, but at the time, I thought I was going to die.
All right, let's see if anybody here is brave enough to share your most embarrassing story.
While you guys are sharing, I'm going to tell you mine. So here I am. Okay, wait, a little bit of history quickly. Miguel and I met November 2013. Started dating New Year's Eve, right? Pretty quick. We started dating like January 1st, December 31st. December 31st is our technical anniversary. Miguel bought my wedding ring 2 months later, proposed 6 months. So proposed June 21st.
How do you know I didn't buy the ring for another girlfriend before you? And
because you took our friend to go pick it out. Anyway, so like we went from being Like, no, we met each other. So, no, okay, let's see here. December, January. Yeah, that's
Oh
7
my
months.
God.
7 months we knew each other before we were engaged.
Okay.
So, we got married. We had just known each other, not even a year and a half. We were married. And so, we went to Mexico 2 weeks after we got married for our honeymoon. And it was my first time meeting his whole family. Or I had met your mom when we were engaged, but that's it. I hadn't met his dad. I hadn't met his sister. I hadn't met his brother. Hadn't met his brother-in-law.
Who is this person?
They know.
Who are you?
They
Please
know.
tell us your name.
It's somebody
We
that's...
can't see your name, but
So...
is it my brother?
Maybe, or your sister. So Miguel's family is like the nicest people in the world, but it's always intimidating meeting your in-laws, right? So I think it's Michelle. Yeah. So we get to Mexico City. So Miguel lives in a very small part of Mexico. We get to Mexico City and everything's great. And I'm 5 months pregnant, I think, at this point.
Oh my God.
My first time ever coming to Mexico. We go and have lunch or dinner when we get to Mexico City. I wake up the morning we're flying into where Miguel lives, and I'm like, oh, my stomach's upset. While we're on the plane, my body's like, hey, what sounds fun right now? Let's have diarrhea. So, and you guys should know that I'm a very like private pooper. I can count on one hand the amount of places that I poop that aren't my home.
We have to leave places.
I don't poop in public. I hate it. Anyway, so I didn't poop on the plane. I was like, the second we got off the plane, I'm going to go and then we'll go meet your family. Oh, no. They're standing. They can see us. So they'll
we
see
haven't
me.
seen each other.
I'll have to run
years.
like past them to get to the bathroom. So I'm like clenched as hard as I can be in my whole life. Give everybody hugs. And then I'm like, I got to run to the washroom.
There's probably like 20 people
so then
there
I mean,
too.
So then I'm like super intimidated because like Miguel's sister is like 5'10", like stunningly beautiful. She's so glamorous. She had like big sunglasses and she's got like a big purse and she's just very like Latina and beautiful. And so I'm very intimidated. And she's like a little bit like standoffish to start, right? Like she doesn't know me yet. Anyway, so I get to go to the bathroom, but I go just enough because then I'm like, okay, we're gonna go back to Michelle's house.
So your butthole opened and
I was like, done. Let's go.
Wait, was it like water spray? Wow.
Let's not talk about what consistency.
Well, babe, it's so in the details.
We get to Michelle's house and they're like, let's just drop off the bags and go to the restaurant. And of course, I don't want to be like, hey, can you guys fucking wait while I have diarrhea? I was just like, okay, I'll go with the bathroom. So we get to the restaurant.
Here's a part that you don't know.
I will say it. I'll get it. No,
Nope.
don't say it. No, I will say it.
You don't know. You don't know this part. They asked me where I wanted to go.
Oh, you picked that place.
And I picked that place.
Motherfucker. So we get to this restaurant and I'm like sitting there waiting like long enough that it's not like the second we walk in, I go to the bathroom. So I'm like fucking waiting.
No wonder you were so freaking quiet.
I'm nervous. So all of a sudden I'm like, okay, where's the washroom? Shit you not. They point to a door that you can see.
Like a curtain.
Like, no, it's a door, but it's like those kind of like stall doors that you can see the feet underneath. You can see the fucking bathroom from the table. So like you're sitting there eating, you can look up and see the people's feet that are shitting. So I'm like, very, very posh. Great. So I go in there and I'm like, there's nothing.
Remember, I picked this place.
Miguel picks this place. So I go as like as much as I can, just because I'm like, I can't be in here forever. I can't, whatever. So I'll just.
So you like, was it like?
I was like, okay. I turn around to flush. Oh.
No.
There's no fucking water in the toilet or in the back of the tank. Because I know what's up, right? If there's no water, I'm like, oh, okay. No, there's no water to be seen. It's an empty toilet full of my God. Food. So I just like want to throw up, but I just like cover the like my stuff. And then I go out there and I'm like, my new husband that I've known since a year and a half. And I'm like, hey, babe, there's no, and he's like, yeah. A lot of places, because this is a more poor part of Mexico, will shut the water off so it doesn't waste water. So they had to tell somebody so they could get a bucket of water.
You flush with a bucket.
They go in and have to pour a bucket of water.
Has anybody here not lived in the first world your whole life?
So that's probably the worst part, but then that's not it. So then I'm not done, right? If you guys have ever gotten sick in Mexico. So then I'm like, okay, listen, I got to go again and I don't want to go back in there.
Yeah.
Right. And so Miguel's like, okay.
Oh my God.
We'll take you to a like nicer restaurant that has plumbing.
Well, because she's like, the bathroom won't flush. And I'm like, okay, but you already went.
So Miguel,
I still gotta
I don't
go.
know why. Why? Oh, because okay. So guess who has to take me? Because Miguel, we don't have a car, and Michelle was driving her husband's big giant truck. So Michelle's taking me. So this is my first. And so Miguel had to be like, "Hey Michelle, Katie has a raging diarrhea. Can you go find her a washroom?" So anyway, so as we're driving, Michelle tells me we gotta lie because they don't let people off the street use the washrooms, right? Like you have to be a customer. So she's like, I'm gonna walk in and look like I'm looking for somebody, and then you can go straight to the bathroom. And I'm like, okay. So we go over there. I run to the bathroom. Oh wait, what? The fucking bathrooms are under maintenance and are not able to be used.
Oh
There's
my
one
God.
bathroom available, and it's a handicap bathroom. So I was like, I can't do it. Like I can't. I'm that kind of person. I'm like, I can't go in there.
Such a nice person
Michelle's
you
like,
are.
go fucking in there. You're pregnant. If people come in, I'll tell them that you're pregnant and you're throwing up. Just don't worry about it. So I had to go in this bathroom, and like I couldn't stay in there because it was the only bathroom in the whole restaurant. So people were lining up outside the door, and Michelle was like, "Go away! She's barfing. She's pregnant." And yet, no, like they had to line up. And
you know what's the best part about this? All of this time, I was just like loving life, enjoying
Miguel's
food,
eating tacos.
like, oh, what? Yeah.
And then I had diarrhea for 6 weeks. 6 weeks I had diarrhea.
Oh my God.
So yeah, that was the story of
that was
my
awesome.
diarrhea trip.
That was awesome, babe. And now you're not embarrassed.
And now Miguel's family, like his sister's one of my best friends, and I adore all of them. And now we can laugh about it and we bring it up all the time. But yes, that is.
All right, there's one brave soul that shared a story here.
Okay. I have a quick one about Mexico. Me and my wife were skinny dipping in one of the pools at the resort, and I jumped out of the
of the pool.
Oh, and just so happened like 10 people come around the corner and see me bent over naked. And then I turned around and they all started speaking different language. And I looked at my wife and it said, "It's okay, they don't speak English, LOL." And if you've been to Mexico drinking and food, oh my God, that's awesome.
That's awesome. Let's see.
14 years old in Germany, trying to pick up super cute German emo boy, bled through my underwear and pants and onto the bus seat 2.5 hours away from clothes. Oh, no. I have another one about my period that I won't tell people. When I was an esthetician, I had a really cheesy lunch that made my stomach not very happy, and I had a waxing client right after. I ended up letting out a fart in the middle of a service, which my client was super cool about. She's like, "Don't worry about it. I have 2 boys. Farts are normal occurrence in my house." But afterwards, the fart just kept coming out, and it was sticking the tiny wax room. And finally, she said, "Do you need to excuse yourself and use the washroom?" One time I farted during I used to be an esthetician as well, and I farted and I blamed it on them.
Oh my God.
I told them it's perfectly normal. The body sometimes releases toxins. And they were like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And it was me.
What? You can't trick someone into thinking they farted. Were they like 95?
They were, I don't remember.
Well, you can't. No. You try to pin something like that on me, I'm going to be like, I am very much in control of my butthole. And that wind did not come out of my butthole.
Well.
Sorry. Anyways, oh my God. That is hilarious.
So anyway.
All right, great. So, okay, so this is going to be, and listen, I'm going to come across as very judgy for the first 10 seconds. And then, well, it doesn't actually matter. But I want to show you something that, Katie, I want you to put your trainer hat on. Like first, just, no. First, keep it off. And then eventually I'll ask you to put your trainer hat on and review your personal trainer hat on and tell me and assess the situation. All right? So, unfortunately, we're gonna have to watch some ads here. Let me share the screen.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Don't sneeze at me.
Come on, baby.
Okay, guys. So, okay, so here goes. Let's share this one. Share and. Okay, so please tell me if you can see this. Yes, you can. Great. So here we go.
Mom. What? What are you doing? I'm exercising.
I'm pissed.
What are you doing?
Why are you on the big beanie?
Because it's easier to exercise on. It's soft. Gives you some cushion.
So mad.
She's so mad.
Dang, you won't leave me alone for nothing.
Well, I am proud of you for exercise.
You have to exercise to stay healthy and young.
She's right.
Oh my
I've
God.
exercised my whole life. You know that.
I know.
Barbara, you
Get
do.
that thing off of me while I'm trying to,
She's southern too.
whatever I'm doing.
What do you call that
You go,
exercise?
Barbara.
That was the bicycle.
Her laugh
You
is the
get
best.
down here and try it and see how easy it
All
is.
right. I love you.
See,
And then they just go, I love you too. So, anyways, it didn't turn out into a fight or anything like that.
I
But
love it.
okay, I love the girls laugh.
Yeah.
But I also
Louise
feel bad for
laughs.
the lady because okay, so now
She looks like a dog when you hold them over water.
yeah, so the okay, so as a trainer, let's review it. Okay,
Listen,
so
listen. As a trainer, I say, fucking do it. Do whatever you want. I don't care if it looks silly. I don't care if it doesn't look like it does anything. Movement is
it's
movement.
better than nothing.
Yeah, like I don't care.
Good
Like,
point.
In theory, this positioning is she's probably not even using her core because her entire body is so supported by that beanbag. But literally, she's getting compound movement. All her her hips, her knees, her shoulders are all involved here. I feel like it's good for range of motion and her lymphatic system. Like, get it, girl. She's doing fine.
Yeah.
She's got to engage a little bit to get those legs.
She's
up.
got to engage it a little bit. I
But
bet you
it's
if you
not-
do this for long
It's
enough,
not
you
best
would
case
feel it.
scenario.
It's
Like,
not-
She's an older lady, and she's
Yeah. It's
like,
not best case scenario, but
it's this or nothing.
it
Get
would-
it, girl.
100%.
Yeah.
It would be way better than nothing. It like she says, it offers a little bit of cushioning. It's a little more comfortable.
She's probably watching a show or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You-
I
good job,
agree. Okay,
Barbara.
great. That's what I
Yeah.
thought you'd say. That's what I would hope you say. All right. So now your turn.
Next.
We only have one left each, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I wanted to ask you guys. Okay, so as you may know, it's now August, which is almost September, which is almost October, which is almost Halloween. I start
Which
celebrating.
is almost November, which is almost New
Listen,
Year's.
September, October, November, December are my favorite time of year. No, she wants to be here.
Well,
Don't
sorry.
tell her like that. This is my favorite. September 1st till the end of the year is Thrive season for me. It's the best time of year. I love it. It is the greatest ever. Everything.
Okay.
I start celebrating Halloween in September, and I start celebrating Christmas in November. I get 2 months out of each holiday. It's what I do. I painted my toes black already. I'm ready. So what I wanted to ask you guys is, do you have any super fun Halloween or Christmas traditions? So for example, like we have something called chocolate abuelita from Mexico that we get, and we always have it at Christmas time. It's like a Mexican hot chocolate. It is incredible. If you guys ever want to try it, you can get it from Fairway. Is that what it's called? Yeah. The grocery store in Rutherford or Nanaimo Northtown. It's like a spiced hot chocolate. It is incredible. It's like a block of chocolate that you melt in milk. It is incredible. It's fantastic. So we always do that. You put it in the blender and you whip it up. Christmas Eve, we always make chilaquiles, which is like a Mexican dish. It's a breakfast
We eat
food.
a lot of Mexican food around Christmas.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's me. I did that because I wanted to incorporate. Miguel wasn't very into Christmas when I met him. And my way of sneakily getting him more into Christmas was by incorporating more Mexican traditions in.
Well, hey, you give me food.
So Christmas Eve, I make chilaquiles, which is tortilla chips, cheese, and this special tomato sauce Miguel's mom taught me to make. And then you do an egg on top, a couple eggs on top, and then you bake it all, and it all melts, and it's so good. So also Halloween is an event, not a holiday. Fair.
Katie just wants any
No, I don't
reason.
I am holiday to me. Holiday kind of invokes like a religious aspect or something. So I don't really care what you call it. But anyway, yeah. And like for Halloween, I make a list of scary movies. I watch them all while I do Halloween cross stitches. That's what I always do. We used to
I don't have anything like that.
We used to have a Halloween party. I love tradition, and I'm really big on Christmas traditions too. Like I always try to get us Christmas pajamas. I'm really big on getting new Christmas pajamas every year.
I hate that thing.
But I don't fucking care because
I
I
hate
love it. I don't do it for you.
I'm like,
Well,
what's
I
the
do.
point?
I do it for the kids.
Why?
They like it too. Don't
What?
come for me.
Have you asked them?
Yeah, they do.
Really?
Trust me.
Really?
Why do you think Alexia asked to wear them to school? Because he hated them?
No, because they were the only ones that fit because you buy them every single year.
No, he chose. No, he had other ones. He chose to wear the Christmas ones. He wanted to wear the Christmas ones. Anyway, I buy Christmas themed shirts. I have Halloween themed shirts that I wear all Halloween. I have like probably 20 of each.
Okay, great.
Hey!
Alexis here. Great.
Do you like that I buy his Christmas pajamas every year?
Wait. We're just trying to, basically that's the
Listen,
question.
either do you like it or did you like it?
Do you
Come here.
come over here?
Show them your
Yeah,
face.
show them your face. We have a guest. Can you move that dog maybe?
Yeah. That's not maybe. That's me. Haha. I'm funny. I don't.
All right.
I don't know. It didn't really matter to me much.
So
Like,
wait,
it
no.
was okay.
Well, we bought you clothes that you could wear. Did you like that?
But I buy you normal pajamas and I buy you Christmas pajamas. And
Yeah.
At Christmas time, you chose to wear the Christmas pajamas to school. You could have worn the ugly ones, the other ones, but you chose the
Yeah.
Christmas
I
ones.
think
Yeah.
that you only wore those because they were the most recent ones that
No,
were
he
bought.
still, yesterday he was wearing the friggin' Mario pants that I bought him 2 years ago.
That still fit.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You've been your
Do you like-
usefulness.
Wait. I know you don't like that I start so early, but do you like that I make a big deal out of Christmas and Halloween?
Yes. Because it makes it more fun.
Okay, fine.
Oh, my boy.
Traitor.
Can I go make my food now?
You can go make it.
All right, awesome. So
Yeah,
nobody has
Come on, share your traditions.
Halloween.
What do you guys do? Halloween, Christmas?
spooky season is when I buy all my home decor.
Yes. We bought.
What is this? Blasphemy.
Graham, because he said that it's not a holiday.
Oh, I
event.
see. Graham, give it permission to see, man, who you are.
I buy out the dollar store every year. Miguel, it's just like he usually has to give me some sort of budget, but I usually spend my own money and like my budget as well.
All right.
But wait, no. What I was like, damn it, you distracted me, and now I can't remember what I was gonna say. Late, but I'm finally here for who is it? Hi, who are you?
Guys, from 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how creative are you? Drop it in a comment, please. Katie?
This doesn't want to talk about my awesome topic.
Well, it's done. There's nothing left to discuss. You want to like drag the poor animal half dead through. Look, Mama, look at my puppy.
Oh, Heather I've always wanted to work in a haunted house. Heather works in a haunted house.
Pre-COVID, worked in a haunted house.
That's so cool. I've only been to a haunted house once because I like being afraid, but I also don't like it when people make me jump.
Mm.
But I like scary movies and all the. It won't give the option to show me. Well, if you just tell us who you are. Okay,
All right.
so wait, on a creative scale, let me answer.
Yep.
So here's the trouble. I'm really good at either.
Just creative.
I don't know.
Creative thinking.
I think I'm creative.
Yeah. So rate yourself from 1 to 10.
8.
So we've got a 4. We can't see who you are, but we've got a 4. Let's assume that's Graham.
I think
If
I'm an 8.
Graham can't see his name. Anyways, there's a 4.
6.
Do we have?
I saw 1 earlier.
Yeah,
Miguel's
I've seen
Ashland.
quite a few 1s. I'm just wondering if there's any like 6, 7, 8s,
I gave myself
9s.
an 8, a 2.
Okay, so it looks like.
By the way, that creepy age difference thing.
Oh, Dusty!
11.
Dusty's like, I'm an 11.
Dusty, do you work with crafts?
Wait,
or do you
Dustin.
work
Dustin.
with- Dusty.
Dusty, would you be willing to join us here as a guest right now to do a quiz? I'll give you a little bit of time to think about it,
Does
okay?
she have to like have her camera on?
Well, it would be awesome if we could see your face. It just makes it more. If you're like, no, hell no, then that's okay.
Graham
Oh,
looking
we've got
sick.
some 8s.
Oh, Ashlyn, I thought you said 1. Who did said 1?
Dusty makes costumes.
Like Halloween costumes or like movie costumes? Dusty, I'm so invested.
That's
here.
pretty cool. I'm so invested. Christine Mackey said 4. We've got another 1. Graham. No, he puts his name on it. Thank you, Graham. 6. All right. So I think.
9 if it's about finding ways to fix things. Yeah.
All right. So
Dusty, tell us more.
we need someone that is an 8 or more, 8 or higher,
Ashlyn will.
to
Ashlyn,
jump in and be a guest in this quiz.
I
So
want to know more about Dusty.
I know, me too. But anyways, okay. So Katie, you're gonna go through this quiz
Okay.
first, and then if anybody is like, yeah, I'll jump in, I'll give you a link. You gotta tell me if you will come in here. I'll send you a link, and then you'll be able to join us here, and you'll be in Tipsy Trainer. Anyways, all right. So, Katie, you have 60 seconds to do this. Okay. You got to tell me.
It's a plant. Pick someone else.
You got to tell me 10 different words.
There's already words in there.
That are as different as they possibly could be. Okay.
Okay.
So.
Well, I can see your words, so I need.
Yeah.
To
Don't look at them.
So just name different words.
10 words that are as different as they can possibly be in every sense of the word, meaning, spelling, you name it. Now, get this. You can only use words in English.
Okay.
You can only use nouns.
Okay.
Okay. And no specialized vocabulary, no proper nouns, so no specific people or places. All right?
Okay. Ooh,
That's
okay.
it.
Okay.
Deal? All right. You've got 60
Are
seconds.
you going to type it for me or do I type it?
I'm going to type it for you.
Okay.
3,
All right.
2, 1, go.
Blanket.
Okay.
Dog. Toe. Floor.
Balloon. Chair. Sky. Tree. How many more do I need?
2.
Heart. And wing.
All right. Let's see. What's your age? 40.
35. I'm a female. I'm in Canada.
Your score is 72.2, higher than 19.25% of people who have completed this task. Well done. Now, guys,
What does that mean?
who wants to? Well, you're 79%
More creative than.
more creative than.
No, I'm 19% more creative.
You're 19% more creative. Yes. Who wants to go next? Before you do that, though,
Somebody says, "Ooh, that sounds fun."
it is fun.
It'd be interesting to see somebody who's not creative.
It takes.
do it.
Well, I did it,
Oh, you're not.
and I am not creative.
What did you get?
I want to show you because I screenshotted it because I was like, there is no way in hell that I should bring this to the table without.
Oh, you got higher than me.
I got way higher than you, baby. Which makes no sense.
You cheated.
Nope.
Miguel gets really triggered.
I get really triggered when people think that I cheat because I'm like, where is it? There it is. So these are my results. So I got 84.32. I didn't know how this would fare compared to you, so I didn't want to say it beforehand. But yeah, I wrote car, boat, asteroid.
These like same.
Well, that's why I got red on those.
Like why? Like car and a boat are in the same
Katie.
category. Asteroid and galaxy in the same category. Spreadsheet software in the same category.
Well,
You should have gotten away. This is a scam.
Sure. See, this is what happens whenever I win, and I win pretty
Let's go
often.
back to mine. See how different mine were.
Okay, let's see yours again.
Blanket, dog, toe, floor. Like, come on.
Hey, who wants to try? All right, Ashlyn is in. So, Ashlyn, I'm going to send you a link right now. Facebook. Oh, no. Messenger. Ashlyn's going to try it. Ashlyn.
It's fixed, Ashlyn.
All right, there. I've sent you a link through your Facebook account, and then you can join us, and then we can do this. So, I don't know, babe. I thought your words were pretty different. I was like, oh, fuck, shit, that looks good. So define creative, Miguel. You do run a business that you started from the ground. Good point. It did talk about your ability to look at a problem and evaluate it from different angles, and that
I was thinking
I am good at.
like art,
but like creative in terms of like you come up with like rhymes and shit and stories and like I'm like, what?
The other day Max was making us sing in the car, and we have to like make up songs. And for some reason, I get it from my mom. I don't know why. I'm really good at making limericks and like I'm good at rhyming and stuff. Anyway, so I was singing this song and then I started like rapping really fast to the point where Miguel was like, "Are you reading?" Because I
thought she was reading this. Like that's how good she can be. So, anyways, it's just
next Eminem, yo.
So I can't do that. I can barely speak proper English half the time. So all right. So let's see if Ashlyn is here. Ashlyn, where you at? Which account? I sent it to the one where you're flexing. So yeah, so this should be fun. I'm just not creative when it comes to like imagining Like if somebody's like, imagine this room, but if we did this and that and this and that, I'm like, show me a picture. Or if they go, if I go to a restaurant and there's a menu and I don't know if it's food that I've never ordered before, I'm like, can I please see a picture? I'll look around to see. Let's see. I'm gonna message Ashlyn on the other account because she's not getting in. There it is, Ash. I sent it to both accounts. So I don't know who this is. All right. So hopefully she's coming right now.
Here's an embarrassing story.
Okay.
My dog just released her anal glands on me.
What the hell does that mean?
They have like glands right by their butthole.
Ew. Why would she do that?
She didn't mean to. I think it was how I was holding her. I was just like, I smell something.
Ew.
Yeah. Luckily, it was just on my leg, so I just wiped it.
What is it? Like, is it a liquid?
Yeah.
Gross. So gross.
It is gross. It stinks.
All right. So I don't know if Ashlyn is coming. She got it. I can see that. But anyways. All right. So in the meantime, what's your story? What's your last one?
That was my
Or
last one.
that was your last one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Guys, so
Yeah, I think it's weird that it was so specific rules and you broke the rules and you still did really good.
I don't know. It says
Oh, Max
it says-
is awake. Should we ask Max?
oh,
Maxie,
okay.
come here.
She's half naked.
She doesn't have to be on video. Come here, crazy kid. Your hair is wild. All right, we got a little test for you.
Well, we can show her like from
Yeah,
here up, no?
let me fix this. Okay.
Oh, Dusty's here.
Sorry, baby.
It says run these words. All right, Dusty, bring it.
Okay. Oh no, okay. We'll do it after. Okay, baby. Or should we?
Sorry, guys. We can only. There you go. Where's the link? Don't need to be on live. Just want to see where I can get it. Yes. So you know what? I'll share the link to this. It is called. Well, no. Let me copy it. Oh, here she is! Yay! All right. There's Ash.
All right.
Ash, you ready?
Yep.
All right. So you've got 60 seconds, and let me show. No,
And
we're
we're
gonna type it. Ready and go.
Taxidermy, leaf, footprint, Saturn. Oh, it can't be a proper noun, right? Okay, planet. Fence.
Okay.
Bark. Tortoise. Come on. Pillow. Clover. And pizza.
All right. And how old are you?
31.
AB. All right. So sharing the result now. Here we go. You are 79.44.
Not bad.
Nice job. Hey,
See, hers are all different, and she got lower than you too.
I don't know. I didn't invent the test for Tipsy Trainer just to make you feel bad. Thank you for participating, Ash. That's
I got trouble for 30 seconds. Thank
that
you,
was
Ash.
great. But I still win. So bye.
I think we should try Max now.
No. Wait. I want Dusty's.
Dusty.
So P.
Those are all P's.
Well, but that's what she's choosing.
Interesting.
So let's go back here. P.
You want to do it? Okay, Maxie wants to do
Pharmaceutical
Come over here.
pillow. Pharmaceutical
Time.
pillow.
Wasabi.
All right. So what else? Package pastry plaster.
Platypus is our last one.
Package pastry plaster. And then planet pencil
Pencil,
parka.
parka, platypus.
Planet
Pencil
pencil parka.
and platypus.
Platypus.
No, platy.
Oh, PLA. Okay.
No, why? Platypus.
Okay.
And I don't think there's an. Oh, yeah, there you go.
All right. And Dusty, how old are you? Sorry to ask you, but we gotta ask. It's why not.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, Dusty, just let me know your age, please, and then I'll run it. Everybody's watching here, so sorry if Dusty doesn't beat me, I'm going to question the test for sure. 64. All right, thank you, Dusty. So here we go. 64 and submit. All right, you beat me. Yay! Which means
Interesting.
the test is accurate.
Because it says the spelling's supposed to be as different as possible, but they're also with
No, well, it just said, yeah, different words.
Okay, Maxie, you ready?
Different words. No, well, we can do this on our own. We'll do this right after. It's just that I bet for them it's just like, yeah, see, she's okay with that. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Today was fun. We will be back here next week, 8 p.m. You will, but you'll do it right after we say goodbye here. All right? So thank you so much for watching. That was fun. We love your faces, and we'll see you again next week. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye.